It's a tall order to deliver a fantastic 10-episode multi-authored serial drama. To do that with a half French and half British team is harder. To work for two broadcasters who, are separated by language is potentially challenging. But one thing that's really helped us is that the clichés are true. A lot of French people speak amazing English.
A shot from here.
And we're actually living out the story. We are life imitating art on that level.
Là, les roast beef.
T'inquiète, ils parlent tous français maintenant.
It's the first bilingual series with all that entails. Our French writers write their scripts in French, we get them translated into English. Yes, logistically it's quite a number, but it's worth it. It's a brilliant opportunity to have all sorts of conversations about nationhood. What does that mean?
Comment allez-vous?
Am I English, am I British, am I European? And Britain's ancient and tumultuous relationship with the continent is also very, very rich.
Danny Hillier.
Who's this?
If you want a real story, you should ask the police what is happening in the Eurotunnel.
TT is someone who is looking at the values of what purports to be a very democratic, egalitarian society, and yet in these days of austerity measures, increasingly we are taking away all the support mechanisms for all the vulnerable parts of society. So in our version of the show, the individual truths that TT enacts, which are very theatrical, baroque crimes, each have a collective significance about marginalised people and groups of society that we are letting down, and our hypocritical ability to put our hands over our ears and over our eyes and not see what we don't want to see and what doesn't suit us. Like sex workers in the first episode who don't receive the same levels of justice that a prominent politician receives, like the elderly, like the mentally ill, like young kids who we like to think of as kind of feral and out of control, and who we try not to see when we walk around, and then as soon as they riot or do anything that impinges on our lives in a way that we can't ignore, we bung them in jail rather than asking why they're doing that in the first place.
Adam, he kills people, real people in the real world.
Churchill killed real people. 25,000 at Dresden, and he still tops the charts of most popular Britons.
That would be my aspiration for it, that when people switch off the television at the end, they start having a conversation, or even better, a fight about what TT's doing and what is right and what is wrong in that. On the one hand, it's the most extraordinary, twisty-turny genre thriller. At its very, 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 very heart is the most beautiful character story between two unlikely characters who find each other and traverse the most enormous amount of ground together and end up with this brilliant emotional punch of an ending. And it's the ending that I think is incredibly unusual. There are many wonderful thrillers in the genre in film and television that start brilliantly. There aren't many that deliver in the ending, and certainly not that deliver on a character level as well as a plot level. And it's that rich, sophisticated character drama that lifts it above many other pieces with similar themes.